Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and you probably noticed for a while I haven't done many car reviews, and there's a reason for that. Since the i3 and since maybe the Ioniq 5, nothing's really got me excited until now. So this is the new MG Z4 or MG4. This is the Trophy edition. So we're going to take a look around, we're going to have a test drive and see what I think. So the MG4 range starts at 25,995 up to, I believe, 35,995. The lower spec one is a 54 kilowatt hour battery. This is a 64 kilowatt hour battery with approximately 200 plus miles, give or take, with obviously less for the lower spec car. This comes with a lot of the added features like Apple CarPlay, the autopilot type stuff as well, and I must admit I love the look. So let's take a look around and let's see what we think. So first of all, let's look at the front. So obviously standard MG badge now, that's synonymous for their cars. I love the look of this car. The front is very sporty. It's a great little hatchback car, and it's not to say there's not enough space in the car. There's plenty of room. Air scoops, or the more design at the front here than air scoops. Air filters at the back for battery and cooling, and this really nice sleek bonnet design. Front wise, I think is pretty nice. It's also got cameras all the way around as well, so we'll take a look at that when we look at the inside. But front wise, very sporting, very nice. So if we take a look at the side profile of this car, obviously Brown and Gammons of Baldock, so check them out if you want to test drive this car, and I'll put the details below. Side profile car reminds me a little bit of the Nissan Leaf, certainly on from the back. The front is, like I said, a lot more sporty and a lot nicer. I love the side panels. It's particularly nice in black. The orange is really nice as well. I like that as well. MG sort of plastic covers on the wheels. Doesn't really bother me, might bother some, but to be honest, it makes it more aerodynamic and more efficient. So, you know, why wouldn't you? Let's have a look at the charge. So obviously your normal AC and DC here. And we're going to move around the back of the car. So the back of the car, I wasn't sure from the pictures, but actually in the flesh, it's very nice. So the MG4 has got a very nice rear end or view. So let's take a look in the boot. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's a button to open the back, which is a shame, but so let's have a look in terms of space. I'll put the details of how big the boot is up on the screen now, but certainly a good amount of space. Normal bits and pieces under there, enough for sort of tidying up cables and stuff, not much else. Split rear seats, which is I'm always a fan of, rather than none of that, which gives you obviously additional amount of space. So let's have a look in the back. I'm a very short guy, so it's probably not really going to help much for those that are tall, but I will say there is plenty of space. Let's just move my stuff out of the way. So this is me in the back, obviously with my seated position. I'm very short. It is a bit tight in the back, so if you are the taller person, you might want the passenger side, but really comfortable, plenty of room, and just a nice materials inside, sort of this not fake leather, but this really nice material around the sides. Even the plastic kind of door frames and things like that are well finished. It doesn't feel like cheap crap plastic, which is nice. And I do like this. This is nice, this split spoiler on the back with the light. It just gives it a nice cool finish. Again, nice MG badge on the back, and it just like the finish of the car is just really, really nice. There's not really anything not to like about this. So apologies for some of the glare on the sun, but just have a quick look through the menu. So this is your home screen essentially. You can go in, you can change all your when things charge, discharge, see your energy consumption, all the stuff that you'd expect in an electric car now. There's obviously radio, navigation, and it's worth noting all the menus are very responsive. You know, the map's taken a little bit longer to load, but you know, that's software, so that can be updated. But in terms of touchscreen, it's really, really responsive, and I like this layout, this tile look of everything. It just is very clean, very simple. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. If you go into the little car icon, you've got energy recovery, so your adaptive braking and stuff, whether it's adaptive, strong, medium, weak. I'm going to have that on strong. You've got snow mode, whether that changes much, I don't know. Eco, which is your normal kind of save energy, etc., and lower speeds. Normal, sport, and then custom, so you can change things. MG Pilot, so you can tell it where it brakes, alerts, door open alert, and various other things here. Again, menus are really, really nice. Various things on auto door locks, etc. Lighting as well, so welcome lights and that, so that's always a good feature. And some safety stuff. Again, it's not overcomplicated, and it doesn't have to be, but very functional. Down here, again, very simple: reverse, neutral, drive, wheel, and electronic handbrake. A charging mat for your phone. This is probably could do with a little bit of an upgrade. Speaking to the dealer, and just doesn't feel quite as grippy. And with these slidey things, I think you go around the corner, you could lose your phone, but we'll see. Cup holders down here, two of a little thing for putting various things in there, so that's nice. A small little net, another cubby hole here, and obviously your normal side cubby holder, so plenty of space. Let's have a look. And a little button, and a small glove box, but I very rarely use glove boxes, to be honest, now. So again, we've got this different style steering wheel and various controls on here, and behind you'll probably just see that is obviously your readout of your screen. Okay, so I'm going to take this for a drive now. I'm going to switch to kind of first person view, but obviously take you along for a bit. We'll have a look at some of the bits and pieces inside, and then I'll summarise with some of my thoughts at the end. But the drive of the MG4 is fantastic. It's very much, it feels like the i3 did, a bit lower to the ground, which gives you a nice sense of speed when you need to. It's certainly, from what I experience on the motorway, it's got enough speed and torque. It's not going to set any records for, you know, 0 to 60, but I don't really care about that, to be honest. I think it's nice. It's got that amount of oomph when you need it to get out of situations. And generally, I think this car is brilliant. I think what MG have done for the market is bring affordable, simple and efficient cars to the market, and is exactly what the market needs in terms of having a car that is not only reliable but energy efficient. So apologies for maybe a bit shaky cam while driving, but the drive on this and the feel of this car is brilliant. For a car of this price and with this amount of range is just brilliant. It really does tick all the boxes for me. I'm sure it will do too. My advice is get a test drive as soon as you can. The lead time on these, I'm told from MG, are 14 weeks for the next batch, which is November. We're now filming this in October, and the next batch will be January. So actually the lead times on the MG4 aren't that long at all compared to other cars, and honestly it's definitely worth it. So what do I think of the MG4? Well, I wasn't sure, if I'm perfectly honest. The ZS, when that came out, I thought it was good. I think it's good value money. There's bits of it I didn't like. I'm not really a big fan of the SUV type sort of stuff anyway. However, this being a hatchback, it's really nice. It's sporty. It feels great driving corners really well. On motorways and country lanes, it's brilliant. There's like different modes for driving. If you have it in adaptive, it can obviously adapt to whether you come from, say, a motorway onto a country lane, so that's nice. It's minimalistic in here. There's enough buttons, but not too many, and obviously a touch screen as well, and a dial which looks very similar to some BMW models and things like that. So again, they've simplified it inside, and it's a really nice cabin space. So would I buy one of these? And the answer is yes. If I was, it would probably have to be this model, which is the Trophy, which is like the top spec. So it's around 35 with the 64 kilowatt hour battery, and obviously the long range ability with the mileage and over 200 miles. It's kind of what I've got used to now. It has all the features that I need. It's got the charging speeds I need. It's the drive is brilliant. It's got more than enough space in the back and the boot for me, and generally it's just a not really nice car, and reasonably priced. Now 35 for this may not seem reasonably priced for many people. However, there's lots of deals out there and things like that at the moment. And like I said, the bottom range range is about 25-26, so that falls into more of the reasonable amount, and again, you probably can get some good deals on that as well. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's been a while since I've done some car stuff. Like I said, there hasn't been much out there that really excites me, and this is a fantastic car, and I'm glad I've had a try to a test drive of this. So again, big shout out to MG of Baldock in Hertfordshire. I'll maybe see if I can do the ZS. Maybe that changes my mind. But until next time, thanks for watching. See you soon, guys. Bye bye.